Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the virtual tour of the IPAS2 Back Office. My name is Irene Franzese, and I live in Vero Beach, Florida. And I wanted to do this tour of the back office of the IPAS because a lot of people were asking me about it. And there are quite a few people who are on the fence who don't know anything about it. And I just thought I would show you the back office and to give you a behind the scenes look at what everybody is talking about and why we're so excited. Um, but one thing I want to say first is I want to get out of the way is that our company loves compliance. And the great thing is that there are a few companies out there that don't do what our company does. So through the Hangout, I may be mentioning money, and I want to urge you to go down to the bottom of the page. There's a little button that says disclaimer. Just click on the button because I can't promise you that you will make money because it's actually up to you. I can show you the way, but only you can do it. But it's a great opportunity, and I'm very excited about sharing it with you. But we are very compliant. We really follow the legal system, and we supply our customers with an income disclaimer at every nook and cranny. So every time that I mention anything about income, just click the button down below, and you could check out our income disclaimer. First, I'm going to do a little slide presentation to just tell you a little bit about myself, where I came from, and where I am going. So if you just hang tight, I am going to share my screen. Okay, hold on one second. And why isn't it coming up? And there it is. These are little technical difficulties that I run into now and then, but that's okay. So my name is Irene Franzese, as I said, and this is going to be a virtual tour of the IPAS2 system. And this is all about results and all about creating success. And this is our mission. It is to create the most successful team of online marketers in the history of online marketing. To do that, what we have to help you to find out what you want to achieve for your future. Do you have goals that you want to reach and dreams you want to fulfill? We will help you to figure that all out. How do we accomplish this? We call ourselves the Rebel Marketers, and together we help each other to create an environment that is positive and uplifting. And then there is the system that we use that does just about everything for you. You just have to do one thing. You are about to discover what that one thing is. But first, we are going to see what the IPAS2 system is all about and what it can do for you. You will see why it is being called the McDonald's of the internet, and the one thing that the rebels do to create success. But first, who am I? My name is Irene Franzese, and this is my husband, George. And we originally from Long Island, New York, and we moved down to Fort Lauderdale first, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in 1989. And we now live in Vero Beach, and we have been down here for 25 years. I am a hairstylist by trade, and no, that is not me. But I have been doing hairstyling for like 40 years, and I do love it. I really do. And I love that I am able to work only a few days a week, and I can make a pretty good substantial amount of income. And it has been good to me through the years. Um, and my husband, he worked for a company called Pan Am, and he worked there for 30 years. And at the age of 51, what happened was the company decided to fold. And so at the age of 51, he lost his job. They claimed bankruptcy. And once they claim bankruptcy, what happens is the government comes in and takes over and decided to takes over their pension. And so what did they do? They decided to give him only 39% of his original pension. So that in a nutshell comes to $276 a month. That's what my husband gets for pension after 30 years of being with the company. So that kind of sucked. Excuse my French. But that's we'll talk about that later. But some of the things that we love to do, my husband and I love to play golf, and that's why we love being down here in Florida, because it is the golf, I think, capital of, of the United States anyway. And especially now this time of the year, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I mean, today was a gorgeous day. So we do love to play golf. And the other thing we love to do is go to the beach. And we live only 8 miles from the beach. And we go there as often as we can. We don't go every day or every weekend, but it's nice to know that it's there. And every once in a while, when we want a break and we want to, just relax, we go down for a couple of hours, and we just love it. And then one of the other things I love to do is I love to cook. I love to cook, and my husband loves to eat. So, and I like to try different recipes. I actually watch the Food Channel every now and then, and I get some recipes and I try them out. And sometimes they don't work out, and sometimes they do. So that's really everything in a nutshell. Just a small little detail of who I am. But one of the other things that happened is the reason why I got started. Like I said, I am a hairstylist, but where it all started was one day I decided, there has to be something more than just doing hair. Like I said, I've been doing hair for over 40 years, and I'm a baby boomer, and like a lot of baby boomers, I really didn't save enough for retirement, so I am still working. But the good thing is I only can have to work a couple of days a week because I found this internet business. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to find something to work from home. And so I did. I turned to the internet. And what happened was I saw on Facebook, I saw just like this, a little ad in the corner, and it was actually from another hairstylist. So that was very targeted marketing. And I clicked on the ad, and the rest is history, as they say. And I love what I do, and that's why I want to share it with you. So, but at first, I was somewhat overwhelmed. I had no idea how to write a blog, because that's what this is all about, writing a blog. I had no technical skills. I was scared to attract anyone to myself, but I knew that I wanted to make enough money to be able to quit my job. So I had to learn a lot of stuff. I had to learn how to write a blog. Then I had to learn SEO so I could rank high on Google. I had to learn attraction marketing. I had to learn to advertise, like on Craigslist, or to create a capture page. And then once you create a capture page, you have to collect the email. And then once you collect an email, it has to go into an autoresponder so that you could send them emails. So it was quite overwhelming. So I decided to learn the skills I needed. I never wrote an article in my life. I did not even know where to start. They told me to write about things I was passionate about. So I started to write about things I knew, which was being a baby boomer and a hairstylist. And little by little, I got better at it and faster. But guess what? I was still struggling. I was not being consistent. The system was working, but I was not working the system the right way. I knew I had to make a change. So I started following the system the way they told me to. And then things started to click for me. Now I can attract leads with the push of a button. and I don't have to chase people, they hunt me down. We have great training, videos that change as the market changes, and the internet is here to stay. You can have an international business because we are all over the world. Imagine that. Imagine having a business overseas. That's the possibility of this system. We get to connect with the rebels 4 times a year in person at our company events. And I highly, highly recommend going to company events. I don't care what company you're in, you need to go to company events because, first of all, you get to meet the people who are the leaders in the industry, and they show you what they do to get how they got to where they are. So in other words, you need to be around the leaders because that's the only way you learn. You learn, you got to have mentors. And that's why it's so important to get to these events so that you can get to meet some of the people that are doing the business, and they are where you want to be. And so this is just some of them. Now, I went to a big IPAS2 in Orlando, a big company event. Oh my God, it was so exciting. It was at the Hard Rock Cafe. And these are just some of the leaders that I got to meet. This gentleman over here is Anthony Williams. He is the head of our coaching staff. He's just a wonderful guy. And then here is Chris Jones, and he is one of the founders of the IPAS2 system. And he just knows what he's doing. And over here I have Mark Dale. He's also one of the coaches. And this guy has such a perpetual smile. I mean, when he grins, his whole face lights up and you can't help but smile back at him. And this is Chuck Marshall. He's also one of the big leaders. And actually, Chuck Marshall and Chris Jones at this last event for Empower Network, they both crossed the stage and got their $1 million rings because they earned $1 million in commissions, and so they got their big diamond rings. It was very exciting. So I mean, this is why you need to go to events, because you get to meet a lot of the leaders and they show you, what they did to get to where they are so that you can duplicate them. So that is when I discovered an all-in-one system. You don't need any technical skills. It's so easy your grandma can learn it. You have access to tools that will teach you everything you know to get started. You learn as you earn, and the system is called IPAS2. So try to imagine a system that takes all the puzzle pieces and fits them together. It comes with built-in mentors. It takes you step by step through the learning process and only requires you to do one thing. Stay tuned to the end for the answer. You'll have to stay tuned to the end to find out what that one thing is. Now, there are 2 options in the business world. And there's 2 options for an offline business. Option 1 is a do-it-yourself model. That's where you start from scratch. You need to find customers. You need to advertise. You're spending money without knowing the results. Example, mom and pop businesses. Option 2 is a franchise. So now a franchise is a proven selling process. It's a reliable results. It's training, setup, and management. It has a support and assistance. It's tested and proven to be successful. But you need to have a huge investment, and it could take you 4 to 5 years before you start to see a profit. So again, think about these big franchises, Pizza King, McDonald's, Burger King, all these big franchises. It costs mucho bucks to even start before you even open the door. Now there's 2 other options, and that's online. So option 1 is, again, to create your own. You will have to design your own website. You will have to create value to your customers. You'll have to learn how to get visitors to your website. You have to learn how to sell your product effectively. This will take you way too long, and it will be very, very expensive. Now, option number 2, online, is a digital franchise-like system. It's a system that you plug into that has an existing process. It has sell-proven products. It's a business model that is automated. You have support, education, and assistance. It's easy, fast setup with reliable results. It takes the guesswork out and no need for testing. And best of all, it's a low startup cost. So let me take you inside the IPAS2 system. This IPAS2 automated business marketing system. Let's see it now. So bear with me and see if I can get this up and running. Hold on one second. Just hold on. I'm trying. Just hold on one second. And there it is. I got it. Thank you for being patient. Okay, so this is when you are in the system, this will be where you have to log in. And welcome to the world of the IPAS2 system. Okay. So now this is actually, once you're in the system, this is how it comes up. But when you first start, when you first join, actually before you're in the system, you will come up to this part. And this is what we call the formula. And you will have to go through all 3 of these videos. You cannot get, in other words, you have to start with one. Once you finish one, then you can move on to the second one. And this is where I'm just going to show you So this is Chris Jones, the co-founder, and this is Mark Dale. He is one of the coaches. And so they explain the whole system to you. And the idea is you have to go through each video before you can get to the next video. And right here at this first part here, after you have this finish this video, they want you to fill out the success game plan. This is actual a game plan that you fill out your goals, what you want to accomplish, how much do you want to make a month, and you have to fill this whole thing out. Once you do that, it gives the coaches an idea of what you see yourself in a couple of years from now, your future, and they can help you to get there. So once you go through all 5 of these videos, then you set up a schedule appointment with your coach. This happens to be my coach, but you will set up an appointment and your coach gets in touch with you and he sits down with you. Well, he doesn't sit down with you. He either Skype or email, or actually we have chats right here. See, these are all this is my team, and it works like Facebook, so you can chat with them. But it is very important to set up an appointment with your coach, because those are the people that actually work the system, so they know how it works and they can show you the best line of attack for you to create a substantial income. So this is the first step. You just need to go through all 5 of these videos. See, then the second one will be the system. It tells you all about the system. And you just go through all of them. Then the next one, once you finish that, then you're going to go through the setup wizard. Now the setup, this is where you have to set everything up. Your autoresponder, your email list. See, this is your autoresponder. See, it shows you how we use get response. It shows you how to set that up, where to get your API key. Then you set up your email list. And if you click on these sales funnels, the sales funnels for your email list, you set up two. You set up one for your lead list and one for your buyers list. So in other words, when somebody comes into the system and they buy right away, they go on your buyers list. If somebody doesn't buy right away, but they do put their emails in, now they're on your lead list. And the IPAS system sets up all those emails that go out to them automatically. That's something you do not have to do. That in itself is a wonderful thing. Because when I first started, when you have to think of emails that you have to write write to people, it's very confusing. But this is all set up for you. So then you go, the next step would be your payments, and that's where you set up for your e-wallet so that so when you get paid. Then you have your business tax. This is where you can actually have a free business tax consultation. And then this is for your coaching. This is if you want to do your own coaching, or if you want to use their coaches, which I am. I'm a Black Card member, so I have coaches that work for me. So if someone comes into this system and gets started, my coach gets in touch with them and walks them through the whole system and shows them and guides them in the right direction. So I don't have to do that. I can concentrate on other things. I can concentrate on marketing and social media and paid advertising or whatever I want to do. But I don't have to worry about if somebody comes into the system that I have to get in touch with them right away. This is what the coaches do. And that's the best part of this whole system, because I do not have to make phone calls. And I know a lot of people, they don't want to get involved in an incident marketing or any kind of marketing system because they don't want to do phone calls, cold calling and all that. That's what's great about this. There's no such thing as calling people up. So that kind of spells out what that does. And then you go into your training center. And these are the different levels. And I do suggest going, the pro is the fast start is the first level, where you can actually make, you can make about $125 minus the fees that they take out for processing and e-wallet and all that, but a residual income of $125 a month if you go with the fast start training. That's the first level. I do suggest doing that. You can always upgrade to all these others. Like I said, I am a Black Card member, so my commissions, I can make up to $3,000 in one sale. Again, income disclaimer down below, because I don't know what you're going to do, but as a Black Card member, I can earn up to $3,000 a one-time fee. But the fast start actually gets you started so that you can start with residual income of $125 a month, which is not too cheesy. Just think if you had 10 of those, 10 customers. So these are all your levels. And then we go to, wait a minute, the training center. Actually, this here I wanted to show you. This is under Launch Your Business. I wanted to show you actually, see down here, this is where, this is part of your training. This here is actually, they teach you how to, like prospect on Facebook, and you actually have messages that you can just copy and paste. And this is if you want to private message somebody. These are private message that you can send to people. And then if you want, we have what we have leads that you can buy, co-ops. Traffic One broker. We have 2 different brokers, and they're in the process of getting more. So you can buy leads and actually get clicks, and you can get customers right away. There's Traffic One, and here's Traffic Broker number 2. So you can buy leads. It eliminates, especially when people first start out, because it's hard. That it's all about getting leads. So let's move on to the marketing section. This here is all your promo links. This is a preview of just one of them. And these are the links that you promote. That's Chris Jones. There are so many of them. There's capture pages. I'm just showing you previews. And this would be all set up and linked to your autoresponder. And they have where actually you can edit. So you can change what it says. Like you could change this to $100 a day or $5,000 a day, whatever you want to make it. I can't go into all these because this is actually my personal, my members, my commissions and downline and all, but you get the picture. That's, this old campaign stats here. This I could show you. This actually, see, it's coded. This is from a solo ad. This is from a blog post. This is from a hangout I did, from emails. This is another blog post, another blog post. These are all leads. And what they're able to do is, if you go back to the promo links, that's the beauty of this system. Let me show you this. You see this here link? And at the very end, if I put that link somewhere, say on my blog, and at the very, I just click on this and I put in their blog and I put the date. So that when that's when those campaign stats come up, it'll show you where that lead came from. And that's the beauty of it. Then we have our community. And we have our own Facebook group. $13,000 members. That's a lot of people. Actually, oh, there's the news feed. Nope. When I clicked on this before, I actually went into the Facebook group. So let me do that here. I just want to show you. Hang in there one second. I just want to take you to the my internet service is doing something funky. Come on. Oh my goodness. This is really, it's being very, here we go, because I wanted to show you results. My internet service is going wacky here. Okay. Automatic signups. There you go. Congratulations. Inner Circle. You referred an affiliate. Viral blogging system. You have a new sign up. Here's another one. Today was a pretty amazing day, $256, and I could not fit all the sales on the screen. IPAS six-figure shortcut, trial sale, 6-figure shortcut. These are happening every day. I am so blessed and thankful for IPAS. IPAS is a gift from heaven. Thank you. Congratulations. You're $18.90, $7, $32, 3 in one day. Proof of deposit into my bank account. This is Chad. Well, he didn't put the amount, but it's proof. So you get the idea. I mean, it's I just want to go back and show this one thing. I believe it's on the dashboard, because this is something new. In fact, there's a hangout tonight for IPAS2. This is something they just put in IPAS TV. So excited about this. This is a lot of the leaders are going to have their own TV station. This is Anthony. This is Anthony Williams, our head coach of all coaches. He's going to have a coach's corner. And then there's this Darren Hanser. He's great with emails. So he's going to be email profits with Darren Hanser. And then Paulo Barossa. He's going to be mindset laws for success. Our very own Mike Hobbs, head of the prosperity team. He's going to have prosperity action tips. These are all going to be challenges. You can go in here and you can learn from these leaders. This is Down the Rabbit Hole with Aaron Rashkin. Oh, he's so neat. He's $1 million earner. He's got his ring. This is the Unstoppable Family. This is what's her name? I forget her name. Her last name is Swan, but the Unstoppable Family. Mind Your Own Business. This is Neem Arthur. She is my direct upline. Her and her significant other, Mike, and they have 2 children, and they live in Ireland, and she is a sweetheart. And then last but not least, we have the Freedom with Hippie Jedi, Justin Ferrange. He's amazing. So this is just some of the things that we do here at IPAS, but it's just a wonderful opportunity. It's just so simple. It's a simple system if you just follow it. If you just dedicated to the system and follow it, you can't go wrong. Oh, there I am. And I just have a few more of these slides. Oh. So now, I promise to let you know the one thing that the rebels do to wow. I promise to let you know the one thing that the rebels do to create success. Are you ready? All you have to do is try the 7-day trial for $7. Then when you are in the system and get your link to promote, all you have to do is share that link and to bring people to that same $7 trial offer. The system does the rest. That's all there is to it. If I can do this, so can you. And that's really the whole thing in a nutshell. I do advise you to if I sent you here, there's a green button at the bottom. Just press on that green button and you can get started right now. And I will see you on the inside. But I do suggest that you just get started right now. Just click the green button. But if someone else sent you here, then just get back with that person and tell them that you want to get started right now. And I do suggest that you at least get the starters kit. Because that will start you in the right direction, and you will be able to you will position yourself to at least be able to make $125 a month residual income, and you will be able to sell those products, and you will be able. So just think, if you had 10 people, that would be over 1,000 people. I mean, $1,000. It would be about $1,200. So I do advise you to at least get the starter kit. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it opened your eyes a little bit. I had a little technical difficulties, but I'm a baby boomer. I was not born with an iPhone in my hand, and I was not born to be in front of a computer. I only started learning the computer when I was in my 40s. But I have learned so much. I am so excited about it because it's just a wonderful thing. I mean, to be able to learn something new and something totally different and not have to go to college for it is a wonderful thing. So like I said, I just hope that you enjoyed this. Please leave some comments below. If you have any questions, I will definitely get back with you. And like I said, if I sent you here, please click the button below. And also the income disclaimer down below also, please check that out. And I will see you on Facebook or any of the other social medias. And I will see you on the next Hangout. But for now, I hope you have a good evening. And I'm getting ready for another Hangout at 9 o'clock. So I will see you soon. And have a good night. Bye.